Hello, I'm Batu, and today we're going to be talking about the Marvelous APS software. First, let's start with our APS session overview, and let's go to one of our scenarios. Let's go with the sample 211. Let's double click on it. After clicking on a specific scenario, you'll be see the dates and restrictions page. Under here, we can set up our plant, and below that, we can also set up our working schedule, such as starting the start shift, choosing our start date, choosing our end shift with the end date. Below that, we can also choose our non-working time, such as non-working machine time, non-working labor times, and so forth. On the right side, we also have the capacity calculation. Under here, we can calculate our capacity. After calculating a capacity, as you see, this is a check right now. We're gonna be moving on to our Gantt chart. As you can see here, you can see your Gantt chart. We can, if you click on a specific job, you can see that specific job's assigned status, explanation of the job. You can see that specific job code. You can also see the start date and date of the production, and you can also see the order delivery rate for that specific job as well. We also have the option to do this manually. In order to do that, this current chart is locked right now. First, we're going to unlock it. As you can see now, it's unlocked. Now we can drag and drop in our Gantt chart. So we can find the manually to available time, and we can drag it and drop it right there. We have that option as well. But I'm just going to go back to where it was. I'm just going to leave it right here. And I'm going to lock it again. We also have our reports. In order to access our reports, you're going to go click on this icon. And after clicking at it, as you can see, we have several reports. If you want to see general capacity report, we can select, double click on this report. And under this report, you can see each work center's total capacity with their use capacity and total assigned job count. And as you can see, every job center is the same with same information such as total capacity, use capacity, and assigned job count. We can also check the total APS plant summary. As you can see right here, let's double click on this specific report. And under here, we can see our plant start date, plant end date. We can see our total produced job orders with total late job order. We can also see our total setup time in hours and so forth. Below that, we can see a pie chart here. We can see our use capacity with free capacity as well. Below that, we can see all our resources with their total capacity, with their use hour, and we can also see our free hours as well with their usage percentage on the far right side. All right, so this is our Gantt chart. If I want to see all the works assigned to this chart, we can always go to Assign Works. And under Assign Works, I can see each job in specific. As you can see, each with their business group with their assigned job ID. And you can see their assigned status on this column. And you can also see the result category. As you can see, some of them are success, some of them are late. We also have an option to categorize them in the assign work section. In order to do that, we can click and hold, and we can drag to here. As you can see, drag columns for grouping. So we're just going to drop it right here. And after doing that, as you can see, they are categorized in two sections. So first is almost late. So 63 jobs are almost late, and 895 jobs are success. If you want to see them on the bigger, we can click on it, and you can see all the current almost late jobs, as you can see right here. All right, let's go back to our Gantt chart. And as you can see, some of them are delayed, some of them are bottleneck, right? So in order to fix that, we're gonna have to go to our job. So we're gonna go back to main dashboard. Let's exit up from here. We're gonna click on here, and we're gonna go to our bottleneck. Under here, we can under the job stabilization schedule, we can reschedule our bottlenecks. In order to do that, we can click on a chart. Let's double click on it. And as you can see, first we're going to be choosing which jobs to be fixed. So let's click on the screen icon. And now you're gonna see all the jobs that has bottlenecks. So I'm just gonna go with, for example, this job. Let's double click on it. After you double click on it, the job description, the workload, job quantity, the job quantity to be assigned, and the work time to be assigned information will be generated automatically. Below that, we can also see the scheduled start date for the specific job, as you can see the date here. And on the right side, we can also see the time. Below that, we can see the options such as find the best time for the work center and also find the best time by due date. So we have two options. We can either choose one or two. It will depends on the situation. So in this example, I'm going to go with the find the best time by due date. So after clicking on here, and as you can see, the time has changed. After changing the time, we're going to be click on add to schedule. As you can see, successfully saved under the August the 5th, as you can see right here. So when we click on that specific job, again, you can see the job code, the explanation of the job. You can also see the planning user, such as the production start date, production end date, and you can also see the order delivery date and the business centers as well. You also have an option to, again, move this chart manually. In order to do that, we can unlock the chart first. Then we can drag and drop which time period that we want to, which available time that we want to, like that. And as you can see, it updated, and this is the new time frame for that specific job. All right, now let's move back to our main dashboard. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to send current work orders in the system back to Acumatica. Then after sending inside Acumatica, we're gonna create a brand new order inside of Acumatica inside of the system. So in order to do that, we're gonna go back to our scenario, which are under sample 22. It's called APS to Acumatica integration sample. So we're gonna click on that. Then we're gonna go into our Gantt chart. As you can see, this is our Gantt chart. Now we're gonna go to assigned works, and you can see all our jobs. So for example, we have this job 16. As you can see, it's almost late with this delivery date and this business start and job completion date. So we're gonna fix this. So this is late, right? So we're gonna go to our release order, production order, and let's click on job 16. As you can see, the start date is this, and you can see the end date as well. All right, so we're gonna go back to our system. Now we're gonna run our macro for it. Let's go to our macro section. Then let's run the macro APS jobs update to Acumatica. So let's run it. This will take a couple of seconds. Now the macro run document is loaded, and we're gonna go back to our release production orders. And once we click on that's 16, job 16, we're gonna refresh it. Then when we go back to 16, as you can see, our start and end date has been changed to 22nd of August. So as you can see, after running the macro, the start and end times are changed. We rolled back all the work orders that been in the system back to Acumatica. And inside Acumatica, we rewrite the work orders as you can see it right now. And this is the basic flow of it. All right, that's summarized the whole flow of the Marvelous APS system. Thank you.